Okay, you ready? Got all the crew. Hello. Good morning. Today we have the power of communication at our fingertips, but it didn't always used to be that way. Back in the 1990s, the prevalence of cell phones started to take off, and today everybody has a cell phone. Everybody walks around with a cell phone in their hand. So with that being said, do you feel like the government should finally step in and make it mandatory that cell phones be equipped with technology that renders them useless while being used by a driver? For the last 4 decades of the 20th century, I can't go by these numbers. For the last 4 decades of the 20th century, traffic deaths were on a decline. That was mainly due to the fact that we had stronger seatbelt laws, we had stronger child restraint laws, we had stronger drunk driving laws. But that all started to change. In 2000, there was a study done.
I see this, Chris.
There was a study done and published in the American Journal of Public Health, and it showed that distracted driving, just that one classification, that fatalities were going up, and in 1 year they rose by 28%, just in one category by 28%. That's huge for one category, just to go up for 28%. I challenge you. Lay your phone down while you're driving and start paying attention to everybody's face as you're driving, as you're going past them. And you'll start to notice that there are tons of drivers doing this. All of them. They're doing it in town, they're doing it on the highways, they're doing it on the interstates at 80 miles an hour. You'll drive past them, they're going like this. They got their faces in their phones. So I ask, is it time for the government to mandate that those phones be rendered useless while they're being used by a driver? It's funny that we do have laws. We have laws that are make it illegal to text while you drive, make it illegal to be driving distracted, but they don't seem to be doing any good. Those laws don't have any implications on drivers. Nobody's ever getting ticketed for that unless there is actually an accident and they can prove that it's happening. There's one part of the government that has looked at distracted driving and taken a strong stance against it, and that's the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration, the DOT, those guys that are governing all those big trucks going up and down the road. There are laws on the books that say if you get caught using your cell phone while operating a commercial motor vehicle, if they catch you texting, or if they catch you even dialing a phone or with the phone up to your ear while you're driving, they can write you a ticket, and that first ticket costs you $2,750. If they deem that the company you're driving for is allowing you to do that and aware of you doing that, they can fine that company $11,000 for that one ticket. So they have taken a hard stance against it. So if one part of the government has taken a hard stance against it, why isn't that a blanket rule for everybody on the road? Why are they not cracking down and really making it hit your pocketbook hard so you don't have the need to use your phone while you're driving?
It's a pocketbook.
That little thing that we don't have any money in all the time. You know, we have to carry our IDs, so.
That's a pocketbook?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome. Thank you. Great question from the audience. So another interesting thing while I was doing the research on this was that an article written and posted in the New York Times covering a lawsuit from a distracted driving case they found that companies like Apple, companies like AT&T, Verizon, all these big companies in this market have already developed the technology to render phones useless while they're being used by a driver. They've even gone so far as to put sensors and stuff into the development of this to where they know that it's the driver and not the passenger, because that's one of the large complaints about this debate is they don't want to render a phone useless to a passenger. They just want to render it useless to a driver. So the technology is there. The question is, why are we not using it? Well, the reason why is one of the spokesman for one of the companies said,
Yes, go ahead.
what, you need to go? One of the spokesmen for the company said that they don't want to be the first. Nobody wants to be the first to put this technology into action because they don't want to lose a large amount of their market share. So I say that's an easy choice. The government just needs to come in and say, if you've got the technology, everybody has to use it. From now on, every phone, every smartphone being used should have that technology, and it should not be able to be disabled. If you are using your phone behind the wheel of a car, your phone should be rendered disabled. You shouldn't be able to do anything with it. I bet that if you start making phones obsolete and not able to be used behind the wheel, some crazy things will start happening. Like people will actually start driving again, and we'll start seeing a trend again down in traffic fatalities. I know that'd make me safer on the road, make me feel safer on the road. I know it'd make me safer on the road because I'm bad about using my phone as well. Thank you.